So today, as it is Saturday, we are relaxing at the hotel. Workshop so far in Lomé is over, but as we are staying in the hotel, of course we don't have to show you more about the behind the scenes, how we're traveling, what we're doing. So I think that would be a great opportunity to give you a little bit more insights into the actual workshop and into the content that we are doing there. I hope you enjoy it. So this is where we started with. The first question always is, what makes a game a game? And then they come up with different kind of elements, and the most important one so far from the beginning we are collecting here. A good way also to think about that question is try to define for yourself what is a game. So I think it's easy to see a character, often you have the role, rules. Sure, games are defined by rules. You need tools like elements, resources. The difficulty here is to find one definition that fits almost all of the different possibilities and variations that we know as a game. Asking the people here, often they come up with, oh, it's an activity that has a story. True, but there are a lot of games out there without some kind of particular story. So what about Tetris? What's the story in Tetris? Or sometimes the story is not really so important. Think about Mario World, for example. What's the story? Is it there? You have to save the princess. But does it really matter while you're playing the game? Is the story really deeply involved or connected with the game itself? No. You have difficulties. As to say, challenges. It's always about learning to become better in a game, and of course we have goals. So one of the definitions that I really like and I came across was that a game is a voluntary activity where you have to overcome unnecessary obstacles. Goal and the rules, they make the difficulties, the challenge, and so they need you to learn to use the tools in the right way and so help your character to progress. At the end, this creates this path to mastery that most games are made of. Easy to get started, hard to master. Probably it's pretty right. It fits almost every game that I know. Or not almost, so far it fits every game. There's always an obstacle, a challenge that you have to overcome. So while this is a really more rational definition, at the end I will give you, I really want to give you the definition that I got from Marvel, because this kind of definition is much more emotional and idealistic. So Dougie, what's your definition of a game?
A game. I think like the best way I would describe a game is it should give freedom to the player, like the freedom to choose, and like without a real consequence, like losing a life or something like that. So,
but wouldn't you call that more, what's the purpose of a game?
yeah, but like the purpose is like, for me, the purpose is the definition. That's actually like why I love games. Like like I've already told you about like our experiments like in Andes, like how we were playing games with the street kids.
Yeah.
And they kind of like it, and they like it because they are empowered. They can fail, and no one is going to blame them. That's actually like that just came to my mind. That's the best thing about games that I really love.